107.5 WBLS, your number one source for R&B.
When we talk about energy, energy is all around us. When we speak, when we eat, when we think, when we feel, when we walk past somebody, there's an energy exchange that's like a spiritual DNA that's around us at all times. So what you want to do is you want to kind of think about, gosh, you know, I don't know if you guys have thought of, people have asked me, like, I go to work and I just feel drained and I feel exhausted. Well, a lot of times it's because you're picking up other people's energy. And you hear people say, oh, that person has bad energy, or that place doesn't have a good vibe. You're actually describing the spiritual fingerprint, so to speak, of that space or that person that you're near, because you're actually intuitively picking up that energy. So one thing you can do to kind of stop that so that you're not getting overwhelmed and infiltrated by all the other people's energy is when you go to work, after you step one, you did your grounding, you would actually imagine yourself stepping inside of a white light. Let's just call the white light, for the sake of explanation, the spiritual bubble, the spirit bubble, that's what I like to say. So imagine this bubble that kind of expands around you, that you kind of imagine like every time you breathe in once and that bubble expands. You breathe again, and it gets bigger. So just imagine an expansion of a bubble around you that your body is completely encapsulated around, okay? Imagine that bubble going about 5 feet around you. Because believe it or not, crazy as it may sound, your spiritual energy, the energy that holds your aura or holds the map of your soul, it actually extends past your body about 5 feet. And if you look really closely at your hands, and if you really focus and practice, you can actually see your spirit actually kind of coming out of your hand like a wave of energy. It's kind of cool. When I first started becoming a medium, I would actually sit in the park and watch people's energy coming outside their body. And it just takes a little fine eye and a twist to kind of get that. But needless to say, we want to protect our spiritual energy that's around us so that we don't pick up other people's stuff. So again, how you do that, you would get that bubble, you would breathe, imagine breathing and expanding it around you about 5 feet away, okay? And imagine that every part of your body is inside that bubble, and it's a barrier that no one can break. And you always want to do everything with visualizations as an intention. So the intention would be that no one's emotions, bad day, feelings, their physical ailments, any of those things will not affect me today. I'm going to put myself inside this spiritual protective place, and I will not be allowed to come in contact or being contaminated by other people's energy. So it's just a quick visualization that works magical. Let me tell you, when you start doing that on a regular basis, you will feel different. You will experience things differently. You will be able to separate what is your emotions and what is not. And that's the part that kind of helps us to not feel so drained every day. Okay, so let me go to the third tip. The third tip is imagine that we have the capacity. Let's talk about it. It's not really imagined. It's actually real. I believe we have the capacity to heal ourselves, heal our spirits, heal our bodies, that everything that we need, we were given at birth. So it's a matter of just remembering the gifts that we have. So if you have something like anxiety or stress or a headache that you just can't quite get past, or an emotional worry or something that is really bothering you and it's really impacting your day-to-day, what I like you to do is imagine a healing, beautiful white light. Okay? I like to imagine it coming from the ceiling, kind of like a faucet got turned on way above you. Imagine the faucet. Okay, here's the faucet for my higher consciousness or my higher self or God, universe, again, however you define it, turning that faucet of emotion, that hot faucet of water, that faucet of a beautiful white light trickling down above you, right through your head, coming down through your face, coming through your chest, coming through your abdomen, coming through your legs, coming through your knees, coming through the base of your feet. And just imagine that healing white light coming through you. And that is going to set the intention that I can heal myself. I am healthy. I am not worried. I am operating from a place of love and not fear. That white light is setting that intention that you can heal yourself. And if you have like a stomach ache or a headache or a worry, you can imagine setting white light wherever that resides. Because see, all physical manifestations of things, well, I can't say all, that's a big statement, but a lot of things that we physically experience is a manifestation of our spirit trying to communicate to us. So it's a matter of allowing that white light to come through and get that energy through us, get that blockage through us, and allowing the healing power of your spirit to heal you. So again, just to review, first, you're going to ground. Imagine those beautiful trunk as the tree roots coming up from the ground, connected to the Mother Earth and surrounding around you, so you feel physically present in your body. Second, you're going to imagine the spirit bubble around you, like a beautiful white bubble of light that protects you from all the emotional, physical, intellectual things that could, cause harm on you, come with you every day. The third thing would be imagine the healing light that comes up from above, from your angels, God, whatever you believe, universe, love, whatever source you believe in. Imagine that coming from that source and raining down on you so that you actually can feel the healing power of your spirit's capacity. It may sound silly, but I can tell you just in 2 to 5 minutes how those little 3 things can make such a difference to feel present, connected, and healed.